Good evening and welcome to a special episode of A Contagious Smile Unstoppable. We're here with my brave husband, Michael, who endured a emergency room visit this afternoon. So, how are you
It was
feeling?
not another gunshot wound, y'all.
Oh my God. Let me just talk about that for a second because this is kind of funny. The nurses where we were fantastic. One in particular that we had, we're going to call her Erin. She was amazing. She was hilarious. So my husband goes and starts complaining about this like gunshot wound, right? And I walk by the nurse's station and they're up there trying to figure out a great band-aid to give him. And they come up with a pediatric band-aid, the little ones that our kids get when they get their finger stuck or whatever, just to appease them. And they're tiny little one. And these girls, they're amazing. They went through and found the most flamboyant pink, yellow, green, just neon 1980s band aid. And it's one of those itty bitty tiny pediatric band aids. And it more than covered. And it was hilarious. She was amazing. She was fantastic. And there was some other things that she gave us, but I can't tell them yet. We'll have to do them on the next episode because her and Faith, we're all about pranking, and they may have given me some stuff too. You have a gnat right by you. May have given some take home goodies. So we'll see how that works. But I'm proud of my husband because he did let me take him to the emergency room, even though he bitched, whined, and moaned about everything. Like, all right, everybody knows Faith's, been a medical rock star. She's a warrior. I've had one or two surgeries, right? One or two, babe. And
One or two at the very least.
so my husband gets blood drawn, right? And they go into the crevice of his arm, opposite elbow, inside meaty area, whatever. Everybody knows that what happens is they put the IV in, they pull out the needle, and what's left is a little plastic straw-like catheter, right? Tiny little thing that opens up the vein for you to get any medication that they administer intravenously, right? My husband, ladies, is the whiner from the 49ers. Like he literally was like, oh, it hurts the bend. I can't bend my arm because the needle is so big.
It was like a foot long.
Oh my God. So then we're asking people as they're there, who do you think has a stronger pain tolerance? And of course, it's a really bad time to ask that because my husband's whining about a plastic straw in his vein. Like literally, come I can't bend it. Oh my God.
Yet I laughed off a gunshot wound.
Everyone looked for it with a magnifying glass.
Still a gunshot wound.
It didn't even go inside you.
That's what she said.
Well, then does that count as a number on the belt? Oh, okay. Just checking.
No notch there, Kim.
Oh, I'm moving. Thunder's gonna roar. So he complained about that. He complained about the wonderful waxing job that Erin gave him when she pulled the tape off to take the little itty bitty plastic catheter out of his IV, out of his vein. And then everybody knew Michael because he had to go get a CAT scan. And the lady who took him down for the CAT scan, she comes back by and she looks at Michael and she goes, are you finally behaving? Like, everybody knows you. They only have to see you for 30 seconds.
I got to drop my drawers in front of her.
She covered you.
She did.
She covered you. And you literally.
I told her I did not enjoy it. She put the stuff inside my IV that made me flush.
It was contrast.
Yes, from head to toe and wiener.
So
And
they didn't stick it in your wiener.
I thought I was going to piss myself.
That's common with contrast. It's called IV contrast. And that's what it does.
It was fun.
Oh my God.
That part.
So then they give him something for pain.
Thank you, ladies.
And he literally, well, first of all, before they did that, he was snoring so loud that everybody heard him on the floor. Yes. I apologized to the two girls down the hall ahead of time when I walked by. I was like, I'm already going to apologize because A, he thinks he's a comedian, and B, the snoring is beyond control. So I apologize ahead of time. Hope you feel better. So, yes. But he is much better now. And I'm proud of him for going. So good job on that. Now, we have two new members of our family that just came yesterday. We have Amber and River. And oh my God, they are the cutest golden retrievers. And you know, Stucco and Rusty. Oh my God, I can't talk. Stucco and Rusty are red, like really deep red golden retrievers. And our beautiful two new babies are the opposite. They are not the normal blonde golden retrievers. That is the, normal golden retriever. These are white golden retrievers. And I'm looking at them on camera right now, and they're just sleeping, and they had their bath, and they had their snuggles. And oh, they are the cutest things ever. They're so cute. And Stucco and Rusty are being so great and loving with them. And we are very, very lucky with that. That is for sure. But what is hysterical is River, yesterday after we got home and was trying to get him acclimated, really walked right up to Michael and took a shit right in front of him, like right on the ground. It was hysterical. And that's the only time she's done it. Both of them have been going outside using the bathroom beautifully. They're 8 weeks old and have been going out and using the potty like big girls. So proud. So cute. They're so cute. I'll have to put some pictures up.
So let me tap into a hypocritical issue.
Go.
Men.
Oh, dear Lord. Wake me when this is
We don't like to go to the doctor. We don't like to go to the hospital. Okay? Something has to be serious wrong. We have to be dragged there.
I didn't have to drag you.
Right. But here's the reason.
That gnat's going in your ear in a minute.
I don't care about the gnat.
Okay, good.
Focus. Okay?
I'm focused.
Like that old woman told Stifler. Focus.
I saw American Pie, so don't. You already tried to get me in trouble for not seeing Star Wars, which I saw one of.
Now, I'm gonna revert back to say you had somewhat a legitimate excuse. Okay, guys, I'm here with my wife, my daughter, my 4 dogs, and shit's got to get done around the house that mostly fall on men. Okay.
Oh my God.
If I'm unable to physically do it, then these 2 girls have to pick up my slack. So if I did not go to the hospital for something that they could have been minor, it could have been major. Okay. Luckily it turned out fine. Then I wouldn't have been taking care of my family like I should have. Now, my wife was abused, and she would be in the hospital with her daughter, our daughter, with a dislocated shoulder, jaw, and whatnot, and refused to let them set anything until they seen and took care of our daughter. Now, that's a little bit hypocritical on your part if you're telling me to go fix myself.
But when she's having seizures and it dislocates my jaw, dislocates my shoulder in the ER, I'm not, and they're pediatrics. They can't touch me anyway. So that whole conversation line right there is irrelevant. Like they can't set my shoulder in a pediatric hospital.
So if you need to get seen, you have to go. Okay? Think about your family, not yourself. So I contemplated for about, 3.5 seconds, whether or not to disclose to my wife my issue that I was having. And I thought, nope. One, I don't hide anything from my wife. I don't lie to her. And if I hid it, it would be considered a lie in my moral values. And 2, what if something was seriously wrong and I failed to
find out about it?
My wife and or the doctors failed to find it because I refused, because I was so damn stubborn and I didn't want to go. Now I've been hurting in my back for about 2 weeks now, and I've been seeing a chiropractor. I've been icing my back. I've been, heating it. But tonight was something different. And just the combination of the two led us to go to the ER. So we're fine. We're back here. It's Sunday night. Y'all be listening to this Monday. but we're fine. Thank you.
I just want to say, my husband calls me in to the other room, and I go in there, and the first thing I see is my sexy ass husband from
Oh,
25 years ago
I forgot about that.
because he shaved off his goatee, and it's the first time I have seen him goatee free in 20 years.
Mm.
And everything came rushing back. Like, he just looked so different without it. And like, our daughter had never seen him without one. And she even said, he was like, well, I'm going to grow it back. And she's like, I kind of like you without it. And I was like, can't you keep it in faith being faith without missing a beat? He goes, well, it helps me hide my double chin. And she goes, no, it doesn't.
Big
Yeah.
state.
Yeah. So that was fun. But he just has this like look and it's so, he just, it's so different. It's just such a small change, but it makes such a huge difference. And I'm just looking at him and it just reminds me of all the good, back then because it's just like, I don't know, it's just so different. It is. It's not going to be as soft when you first grow it back because it takes a while to like whatever. So, for whatever it's worth, I like you like this for a little while, just a little while, if I could.
Thank you, hon.
I'm sorry, what?
Thank you, hon.
No problem, Spike Mike.
Oh, you shouldn't have said that on air.
Nobody knows who that is.
No, I do.
Well, that's why I said it, because you called every woman you ever had hun.
No, I did. It's a southern term of identity.
It's not.
Say it. All of us say it.
It's not. It's probably the only word most of them knew in English.
All y'all in Georgia, please.
Okay, but we have
Right
people
to my
all
face.
over the world, not just in Georgia.
No, I'm still in Georgia. And
Okay,
that's where I speak
but
in Georgia.
when 99.9999, you've served more of the hamburgers than McDonald's with your meat in the bun. I'm just saying. And with that being said, hun is probably one of the universal words that was understood by those who didn't know the English language. Do you want me to bring Faith in?
Negative.
Okay, fine. Change the subject. So we are revamping a lot of
Yes.
what we're doing, and I created a new logo, and I showed it to my husband prior to the debacle of emergency room. What did you think of it?
I think the emergency room was great.
I'm talking about the icon there, Momo.
All the ladies there were wonderful.
Oh my God, here we go.
Even what's his face?
Don't say his name.
But he was very nice. He was kind. He remembered you.
Oh, yeah. So nice.
They were pretty efficient. I mean, we were in and out within what, 6 hours?
No, we were in and out within 4 hours.
See, within 6 hours.
Oh my God.
You know, us men.
Man, always exaggerate anything with length time or whatever.
Like that needles.
Oh my God. It was like a pediatric 22.
And what about my gunshot wound?
That thing is like 1 millimeter. Anybody who has kids or in the medical profession know a pediatric band-aid is teeny tiny and it covers and gives additional coverage over your little itty bitty teeny weeny tiny little scrape that is naked to the eye. So there you go. What do you think of the new logo?
So revamping a Contagious Smile logo was needed. It was long overdue, and it was professionally done by yours truly, Victoria Cure.
Right, wait, what?
And she has done a phenomenal job, y'all.
Phenomenal.
It's absolutely beautiful. Y'all see it up and running here
It's out now.
right now. Go. Get on there right now. ContagiousSmile.com.
No, it's not there. It's on Facebook.
Where's it at then? That's our main page.
It's on Facebook. Hey, you know what? Right after I created it, I had to take you 10-8 to the hospital. So, I've only gotten it up a little bit.
10-8 means back in service.
You went back in service to the hospital.
No.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So, this is what I have been doing.
So it's only on Facebook.
It's also trying to think where else it is. Did I change the Amazon page yet? I don't know. It'll all be done. But I've also written another article that'll be going out in another magazine. I did 2 in the last 24 hours, 2 magazine articles. I think we have 3 more books that have come out on Amazon or will be in the next 48 hours that are all with the Stucco Squad. I love that. It's so much fun. My husband is not yet, even though promised, to read the next few chapters.
I was reading the other night and I fell asleep.
You read one word and you fell asleep. No. And now I'm at chapter like 9, and now I'm like, oh, it's kind of getting a little juicy, but it's just not my, it's not my thing. It's not my swag bag because I mean, I just don't do supernatural stuff. So, but I mean, for me to think it's kind of interesting, maybe it's going to be good.
Weird.
I don't know. Why do you have to say it's weird? It's not weird.
It is weird.
It's not weird. It's like supernatural.
Yeah, but you have a weird understanding of supernatural.
You used to say I was a brilliant writer.
You're a phenomenal writer. Okay.
Then weird doesn't become
oh,
cool.
You have words of a poet.
Oh, Lord in heaven. Oh my. Seriously.
Really?
Yeah. Really?
So, if y'all have not been familiar with her works, jump over to victoriacure.com and look at some of her books that she has published. Those are only some of them. There's some more on Amazon.
They're not all out there. Some of them are digitally downloaded, and I have to upload those to other sites if they want to be digitally downloaded. So, and my husband is making gorgeous bracelets. They are so beautiful, and you'll be able to start getting those if you go to Buy Me a Coffee. You go to Buy Me a Coffee / Victoria Cure. You can go on there and see. I also have 52 motivational cards that help keep everybody motivated. And then there's beautiful key rings that we do personalized now. And all of that goes to support scholarships for the academy that we have. And he's going to get some pictures up to me, and I'm going to put them on there as well for these bracelets that are so phenomenal. They're just beautiful. They really, really are.
Don't we have a topic tonight to talk about?
We always have stuff to talk about.
A specific topic?
What would you like to talk about?
What would you like to talk about?
What would you like to talk about?
Come on, hon.
What, Spike Mike? What fell out of your face?
Tina, listen, if you call me that one more time.
Oh my God. Did you really call me that nasty
You have a hearing aid
STD carrying slut?
that you need to get fixed because you didn't hear what you thought you heard.
Did you called me Tina?
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
Why would I call you that?
Because it's disgusting. I mean, let's talk about Tina for a minute. Do you want to talk about Tina for a minute? Yeah, but it starts with a T, doesn't it? Is it brown?
Yes.
Yeah, go figure. Uh-huh. How can men do that to their significant other?
I don't know anymore.
Okay, so then let's talk about it from back then. How can a man I mean, you're a reformed slut whore cheater. How were you not?
I was a paid whore.
Okay, not always paid.
No, sometimes I did it for free.
So how could you go outside of your marriage and be okay like subconsciously? And I'm not referring to my marriage with you. I'm talking about your others because
let's see. So your morals go out the window, your ethics go, right?
But how do you keep all the women straight?
You almost don't.
So how could you? How did you? Give women so that women can learn in case their men are being shady. Because I sure as hell didn't know that you were around the way fillet. I had no idea.
So back then it's probably so much more complicated now, but
why? I would think it'd be easier now with electronics.
No, because as soon as your significant other, your wife, partner, husband, whatever, says, "Let me see your phone," you're instantly going to say, "No, I'm going to hide it. I'm not going to give you the password. It's going to be face recognition, whatever." And then, they're not going to get access to it.
Okay.
But if you're really stinky, say, "Here, you can look at my phone, see who's called me."
But I never want to.
So I would hide the names under the place that I worked. Okay. Whatever. Let's say I worked at Walmart. Okay. And I had a girlfriend named Betty. Okay.
Oh, I'm moving far right because you're about to get some thunder down here.
Or, whatever. Mary. Oh, whatever.
None of those would be applicable because they're American named, and you didn't have American women, so those wouldn't work.
Okay.
Consuela.
There you go. Consuela.
R-
All right. So I would list Consuela's name and number under Walmart. Walmart hyphen con, whatever. Okay. And then for
But you A never got their number most of the time, and B you didn't even get their name.
every person that I had was a coworker at Walmart, I list them under Walmart too.
What do you mean a coworker?
A coworker, a friend, a coworker.
So if you were doing like you used to do sisters, so you'd have both of them listed under Walmart.
Whatever.
Well, I want to make sure I have clarity and understanding.
Yes. So
they never knew about each other.
No.
How?
Listen, woman. Everybody's listed under Walmart, right? That worked at Walmart or that I was, seeing on the side. So therefore,
sit as careful. Don't say agency.
I think you were a letter and a number. I think.
No, I think you had me down as your instructor. Because I do remember calling and seeing my name on your phone once.
It's been, God,
because I remember one time you couldn't find your phone and asked me to call you, and when you picked it up, I thought I saw my name on the caller ID, and it's like instructor or whatever.
But anyway, guys, it's so not worth it cheating on your woman. It really is not, especially if you have multiple girlfriends on side. It is so exhausting. It's so not right. Just stop doing it. Change your wicked ways, and stay with your woman.
I want to know, because I know people are going to want to know. What do you think was the most women you ever had girlfriend-wise at one time? Yes. We're married. I've forgiven you, and I obviously don't hold a grudge, obviously. So, I mean, how many women do you think you had as girlfriends at one time?
You are not right, woman.
Hey, I'm trying to have women wake up and see.
Nobody wants to hear this.
Oh, yes, they do.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do. And Josh just texted me. So.
Josh?
Yeah, he's probably wanting to know. He doesn't even know you were at the ER. We're not live.
Oh, you got to tell him.
I'll message him in a minute.
My buddy, Dr. Joe.
It's not Dr. Joe.
Concerned about my gunshot.
Oy.
He was concerned about lead poisoning.
Okay, don't change the subject. How many? I want to know. At one time, maximum. What was the max number?
Max?
At one time. You had your wife. You had me. None of us knew about each other. Honestly.
Anywhere between 5 and 8.
Holy blankety blank beep! Are you... How in the Sam shit could you have had 8 women in relationships at one time? Because you always wanted to see me 7 days a week. You had me come up to your extra jobs. I'm like, aren't you going to get tired of seeing me? And you're like, nope. I brought you homemade dinner every night. How could you have had that many? Go ahead, drink your dark's tea. How?
All right.
How?
Hi, y'all. This is Michael. This is a Contagious Smile.
I need a body exfoliated
podcast called Unstoppable.
Obviously unstoppable. I need my whole body exfoliated.
I'm here with my soulmate, the love of my life, my redheaded vixen, Victoria.
Favorite number 8. You had 8 women at one time.
No, I said between.
Okay.
I was between 5 and 8.
For how long? Like, were you ever just me?
Yes.
When?
I don't recall.
You were never just me for 4.5 years we were together.
I don't recall, babe.
Because you were married. And I didn't know it.
We have a wonderful, absolutely, to me, perfect relationship.
I'll be right back. I have to get a Nemesis bag.
My wife is my best friend. I tell her absolutely everything. Everything. I even wake up from my dreams.
And tell me he slept with 2 other women.
Okay? I'm very honest with my wife. I was very honest with her before we got married.
Didn't you ever worry about like an STD?
At some points, yes.
I never
So
even looked at another
I
man.
just want our listeners to understand our relationship now.
Okay, I never even looked at another man. I didn't touch another man. So go ahead.
I don't cheat on my wife. I love my wife. I haven't touched another woman. I will not. If my wife were to pass away, she would
Our
be
daughter will haunt you.
she would be my last wife, my last woman. I'm 51 years old.
About to turn 52.
Yes, I've got some gray hair coming in on the side.
Some.
I'm 6'1", 280 fat pounds. I've got a gunshot wound to my right leg. But I absolutely love this woman with everything I have. She has my heart. She has my soul.
And I had the possibility of many STDs apparently.
Yes, we did.
No, not we. Not we. Not
I
we.
said we. I was the one. I would be the carrier, right? Or the
Yeah.
transmitter, whatever.
Yeah. Hi, I'm your host, Naive.
Guys, like I said, it is not worth it cheating on your spouse. Okay, you know we here at a Contagious Smile, my wife counsels and advocates for domestic violence.
And special needs.
Okay,
And any other type of abuse.
I'm not saying it's an excuse if you have a partner who's violent.
No, I openly told idiot to go out and cheat. And what people don't understand is when I said go out and be with other women, because in the phases of an abuser, when they're doing their courting, that is when they are the nicest. They're using that fake charismatic, charming to lure you in, right? But also more important is he wasn't there beating me.
Right.
So I absolutely told him to go out and have other women.
But you weren't condoning him to go
I begged him to
beat on another woman.
because he was raping me. I didn't give consent for sex. I only gave him consent for sex once, and that was it. It was one time. And people are like, what? No, I waited till we were married before we lived together. I waited till we were married before we slept together because I wasn't over you. I was not over you. And my best friend Kim, who he mentioned earlier, was like, you didn't take that car out and rev that engine and try it out before you took it home. What the hell is the matter with you? Like, it wouldn't have mattered because they weren't you. He wasn't you. So it wouldn't have mattered anyway. And then we got pregnant very quickly. And then everything changed. And that's when the abuse started. And so there was no way. I mean, he was forcing himself on me. And my husband heard it, and I'm going to, try to be as non-graphic as possible, but my husband heard it from the surgeons. I had scarring even internally. And no, but like, yes, I absolutely said for him to go out elsewhere because then he wasn't there hurting me.
I have a question for y'all.
Y'all.
Okay, I was asked tonight by our good nurse Wren if I ever had thoughts of suicide, or no, she said, "Do I have thoughts of suicide?" And I said no while shaking my head yes. And she started laughing, and my wife chimed in, "Don't say that. She has to write that down." And I said, "Well, I said no, but you shook your head yes." Well, let me ask you this. Do you have thoughts of suicide? Yes. Why? Because you're asking me, do I have thoughts of suicide? So thinking about thoughts of suicide as you ask me that questions, right?
Yes.
So how do you answer that to a medical staff?
I've never thought of hurting myself.
That wasn't the question.
You've said a couple of times, not just on this
Now,
episode,
let me clarify. I do not think about suicide, y'all.
mentioning that now, you have said a couple of times, every person within our home now.
What do you mean?
Earlier, you said, my wife, my daughter, and now 4 dogs. Crickets.
I'm lost.
At some point, we're going to have to talk about it.
Okay. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you kind of made that clear that that's all that's in the house more than once.
Okay, we'll come back to that because I'm not tracking.
Yes, you are.
Okay. I understand him.
You've not mentioned that.
Okay, we're losing our audience.
We're not. It's something we're going to have to talk about.
Okay, I understand that.
You just, again, want to put it off and not do it now.
Yes.
My husband is the biggest procrastinator, except when it comes to foreign relations with the UN back in the day you've ever met in your life.
Why won't y'all let my past lie?
I didn't. Well, that's kind of an honorary thing. You just said, why can't you let my past lie?
Yes.
Like lie.
Yes.
As in LIE.
Yes.
As in falsifying the truth.
No.
That's what you said.
You put that in your book. Next book.
I did notice that when I was writing this new one, the supernatural one, there's a part in there where her name is Cora, gets into a confrontation with her mother.
Gets a what?
Into a confrontation.
Uh-huh.
And I'm just typing away, just going. And I'm like, wait, did I just write that? And when I was, teaching at the academy and stuff, everybody would say, oh, her go-to saying back then is what just fell out of your mouth or what fell out of your face, right? And I go back and read, and I had put that in there. So I thought that was kind of
That's good.
An omen back to the day.
I'm sorry, is that light in your eyes? No. So, for those y'all hadn't heard, my wife received another humanitarian award, and it's too long for me to pronounce, but it was like something
Lifetime.
Unanimous.
No, it was Lifetime Humanitarian Survivor for Domestic Violence Advocacy for 2026. I was also given it for 2025.
See, it's a mouthful.
But I was voted on by this, which I didn't even know about, from all the CEOs. So that was and I didn't even know about it until I got it.
Another thing, my wife is contemplating on providing yet another service under a contagious smile, and that would be group.
Oh no, we're doing that. We're doing free support survivor groups. We're going to start with 2 and see how it works. If I need to do more, I will. One is on Wednesday night at 7 Eastern, and then the other is Tuesday afternoons at 1. And I'm also going to start doing trauma-led, trauma-informed counseling, peer support, survivor support kind of treatment, if you will.
Now you're going through Zoom with this?
Yes.
And you're only allowed, what, 50?
I get 100.
You get 100. So how are they going to get the link?
The links are on Victoria Cure, CUORE, Facebook page.
Don't they change often?
No, because I have it linked to say for a year under the same link. But you do have to register and give me your information so I know that we don't have any people in there that shouldn't be, because I'm very big about protecting my individuals. And so I'm considering doing some additional days. I'm also trying to get my husband to do a men's group just for support and talk. I think it would be very advantageous to do that. I'll see if I can get Joshua.
That's what I said.
It's not Dr. Joe, to get him to see if maybe he'll participate as well.
Dr. Mudd.
What?
A cup of Joe.
Yeah, he goes everywhere to these drive-thrus and he's like, can I get a cup of mud? And they're like, what? And you have to remember, you're getting like a 15, 16, 17-year-old teenager who has no idea what you're talking about.
Educate him.
Oh, Lord in heaven. Okay.
That's twice you pray to God.
I pray to God more than you know.
During this podcast.
Oh, let's talk about that.
During this podcast?
No, the praying to God.
What's that mean?
Well, people have good relationships with their Lord and Savior. Never mind. So our puppies are still sleeping. I'm looking at them on camera. They're so cute and so loving. I just want to snuggle. They're just so cute.
Oh, yeah, I see them. Little white fluff balls.
They're just the cutest.
Yeah, I think tomorrow we'll introduce them outside of the
No, they've already been introduced because
pen.
we were holding them. I
Right.
was holding one of them,
Well, I
and
meant
both Stucco. Oh Lord, I'll be in the office.
you always get a little nervous around adult dogs and
But they've been
babies.
so good
They
with
have.
them. They've just been the sweetest. Stucco is the best, and Rusty is the best. They are just such good boys. They really are. I train them well.
Excuse me?
I'll get Faith.
All right, let her alone.
Yeah, because you know I'm right. You know I'm right. Uh huh. What are you looking at on my computer?
Our old logo.
I know, I gotta change that too. Describe our new logo. It's so cool.
New logo is a hand holding what looks to be a feather, maybe a smile,
Oh,
and then
Lord.
a phoenix rising up from the hand. So you're being held as you're
You're
rising.
not alone.
Right.
And even when you start to fall,
Background is awesome. Is beautiful. It's a open space with stars. It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
beautiful. Be careful, you're gonna start talking like a Yankee. You know what I'm saying? You go upstairs, have some coffee. You know what I'm talking about.
No.
Use guys.
Starting back on my unsweet tea kick.
I'm so happy for you.
Me too.
Really.
So my wife is doing awesome on her weight loss.
I knew you were gonna talk about GLP-1.
I don't even know what that is.
That's the shot I get once a week.
Okay.
Don't ask, I'm not telling you. My husband, I hope women go out there and say the same thing. There's two things you don't ask women: their age and their weight. You can ask me my age all day long. I welcome every single day because I wasn't supposed to be here. So I have no problem with that.
All right.
21.
You lie like a rug.
Why? Why is the word lie and you always have to do with laying down?
What else are you supposed to do?
Really?
What?
I am over half a century old.
Half a century.
Yes.
All right. You're over half a century.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm younger than you, but still. And you don't ask weight. Like, you don't. Like, before I started my GLP-1, I lost 33 pounds. Then I had 2 spinal surgeries and I think I gained 8 back. And then I started my GLP-1s. I think I'm on week like 10 or 11 now. And I've lost, woohoo, like 5 pounds. But everywhere I've read, and I have read and talked to many different companies, everybody says the first 2 months, so up to 8 weeks, sometimes up to 10 weeks, you're getting acclimated to the medication. And they start you out on such a small dose. I think I started on like 6 units or 8 units was the first few.
Mm-hmm.
And you build up and then they like the whole thing builds up. And it's so frustrating in the beginning because it's like, okay, come on now. Why am I not seeing better results? I have a lot of friends that tried to get me to go on it for a long time to make me feel better about my self-esteem and my very serious body dysphoria, which I openly admit that I have. And I watched them like month after month, and I was like, "Oh my God, you're too skinny! Like, stop it!" Right? And now their maintenance cycle is what they're doing, and they're phenomenal, and they look fantastic. And I'm like, because they show me before and after, and it's just amazing. But now I'm like, okay, I need to come on. And my husband puts his arms around me, and he's like, "Babe, you're so skinny." No, no, no. We're our hardest critics. We are. I'd love for you to go here because I'm going to go right back. I love debating you. Come on. Let's go. What were you going to say?
And her boobs are getting smaller.
I cannot believe you just put that on air.
You told me, come on.
That's not what I thought you were going to say. And we're always on the same page. I just never thought you would talk about my breasts on air.
Well, I told the doctor about my balls.
Yes, he did. Oh, I wasn't going to say anything. He told the doctor, was like, "Hi, what's got you in here today?" You know? And my husband says,
I was on morphine.
no, you were not. You had
Yes,
not
I
been
was.
administered nope, you had not been administered morphine yet. He says to the doctor, "My balls hurt because I need to get a release from my wife."
What's wrong with that?
He looks over at me and then looks back at you. And I'm like, "I'm so sorry." I mean, seriously. And then here's the worst part. You ready? I'm going to do it. He says it right in front of Faith.
Oh.
And Faith is like, "What? Ew, Dad, you're so gross." Like, she's a legal adult. So, I mean, But they talk about all sorts of nasty, like best friend adult crap that I don't even want to partake or hear, right? And oh yeah, just goes right into, into making this comment. And Faith is like, "You are the nastiest critter ever, Dad." And then she says her finger has Tourette's because it just sticks up and gives him the finger all the time. And she was like, "I cannot believe you just said that about my mom. I'm sitting here with my mom. That's my car, Mia. I cannot believe you did that. You're disgusting."
So, from what I've seen from these shots that I've been giving my wife, they have curbed her appetite.
Oh my God, yeah.
She
But I
just,
never ate a lot to begin with.
no, but it's like I'll get like 2 bites of my food in, and she's done. I mean, she's what you're done. That's it. You're done. Yeah, I'm done. I feel satisfied. Now in the beginning, she was feeling blah. That's all the words she said.
Yeah, but then I changed companies and they actually started giving me B12 with it,
Right.
which was better. But I will tell you, it works for me. If this works for you, you could try it. Certain foods were fine in the beginning, but now I'm like, nope, can't do it. Cannot have it, right? Like I can't do fried foods. I can't do very much.
The fried food.
I can't, like, on the way back from getting our new little family members, we stopped at Culver's and I couldn't even eat one whole piece of chicken. And I mean a chicken finger. It was a chicken finger. I couldn't do it. But one of the things that I do, and maybe it'll help y'all out there, is I eat like an Andes candy mint. Like you go to Olive Garden and they give you the Andes candy when you leave. I go to the grocery store, I get a pack of Andes candies, and I'll eat one after the meal. And I don't know if it's the mint. I mean, it's not a lot. It's not a candy bar or whatever. It's just an individual little tiny piece of chocolate mint. And it helps curb the nausea that comes with some foods. Like some foods, I just can't. It just tears me apart. But like, for lunch the other day, I had just some crackers and, like 100-calorie packed crackers. And I was like, I'm done. He's like, "You haven't had lunch." And I'm like, "No, I'm really." But that's why I don't understand why I'm not dropping just like crazy, crazy weight.
I don't know, but it is working. I have noticed a difference.
And I just want to, I mean, I'll openly tell, I want to lose maybe 30 more pounds.
Yes. Okay. 30 more pounds it is.
What if I say 40?
Then 40 it is.
50.
Fine. 50.
60.
Then you'll be done with my bones.
So I'm very meaty right now, is what you're saying?
No.
Delicious stack of ribs. He's doing the math in his head. He's like, "You didn't gain 60 pounds from the amputation." He's doing the math.
I apparently did gain 60 pounds.
No, you gained 80, 70.
What?
You gained over 70 pounds. You did.
225?
You were 215. You were at 215. And now you're 280. And the other day you were 282. And that was after you pooped. So let's go to 285.
Here we go with the poop.
So you gained 70 pounds.
Okay, I'm a grown boy.
Outward.
At 51.
And a half. No, 3/4.
This is April?
It's March.
March?
Yeah.
Ooh, I got a birthday coming up.
Yep. So, yeah.
All right. For my birthday, y'all can buy my wife a cup of coffee. Go to our website. Take
a cup of coffee. It's helping provide a scholarship to those in need.
Y'all buy a cup of coffee. Por favor. Don't do it. My wife's about to. Oh, shit.
Remember, we advocate.
We do. Y'all, I know we joke around a lot, and it's a lot of times just my wife and here just talking about shop, what happened today in our life.
Texting Joseph. Why?
Oh, you said Joe.
I said Joseph.
And, in all seriousness, go to our website at contagiouspawn.com and see the fun stuff that we do. Okay. That's all the legal stuff that my wife puts out on pen and paper and types with her one hand. We really do advocate for special needs families and domestic violence survivors. My wife really has written over 50 something books. They are published. She has created an academy, a very unique academy.
Trauma-based.
And it has over 150 courses in there. She has done multiple interviews with with some of the top A-lister celebrities that you see in TV shows, movies. And, this today, our Sunday, now our Wednesday also, is a kind of just, hey, it's non-scripted every time.
Obviously.
And we just talk about whatever the hell's on our mind, because sometimes y'all need to get away from, the hustle and bustle of your life and just listen to somebody else's problems, or listen to how someone else got out of a bad relationship. I went through 2 marriages before I got my head on my ass and married my soulmate here. And my wife was in a abusive relationship in her first marriage, and she got out of it
We don't talk about this.
and found her soulmate.
I found my soulmate
So-
before.
You don't want to talk about it? And look who came out. Our Stucco. Stucco is my wife's service dog, and he is the inspiration for the Stucco Squad Academy. His son is actually here with us, Rusty, which is our daughter's service dog.
Hey, you didn't talk about our new book we just got with
Is that book 4, 5?
right. When today won't last, the one about today won't always last forever.
Yeah.
That's
We'll
downstairs.
have to talk about it.
It's downstairs.
We'll get it next Wednesday.
Yeah.
Are you doing your?
No, we're gonna podcast after I do my Zoom and talk about like the first support group.
Well, whatever. Okay.
Yeah.
Or you can do your podcast earlier in the day.
Probably. It just depends. I'm pretty busy.
You're pretty busy.
Yeah. Like I literally go have dinner and I'm like, I gotta go back to work. And then he's like, could you take a time off? I go back to work. Like it's early all day, late evening, sometimes early morning. And then I try to go to bed with him every night when he goes to bed, but I work because it takes him 3 seconds to fall asleep. And I keep working. So.
Yeah.
Yep. So take us out, babe.
That's it.
Yeah.
We're gone. We're out.
For today.
I go check on the puppies. They're down there sleeping. Oh, nope, they're stretching.
Oh, they're so cute.
Do we have any pictures up there on our website?
Not yet.
Okay.
I will get to that. I promise. Stop giving me a to-do list.
So we want to thank again those lovely ladies. I'm treading carefully at the hospital that took care of my old ass tonight. And
I had to deal with it. I can't bend my.
hopefully they weren't traumatized by, my gunshot wound.
Oh my God. Are you serious?
Thanks for the Band-Aid, y'all. And let's give another thanks out to Will and his bride
Mindy.
for our 2 new additions to our family, River Rose and Amber Phoenix.
Amber Blaze.
Amber Blaze?
Blaze.
When'd she change it?
It's never been Phoenix. It's always been Blaze.
Okay. My apologies, Faith.
Wow.
She just called me a moron?
Yeah. Yep.
All right.
You need to call Dr. Josh.
I'm not talking to Joe.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. He's
What's
going to
he-
hear this
what's he
in the
want?
morning. Wait, did it finally happen? Did the twins arrive? Hold on. We're on air right now. So when you hear this tomorrow or today while you're driving, I'm texting and talking while on air. And I just said what you said, which is hilarious.
Dr. Joseph Hess.
He says, wait, did it finally happen? Did the twins arrive? I trust father and children are well and safe.
has a podcast called
Oh, you don't say it right. Oh, that's a fact.
I'm Not a 1-900 Call Girl.
Say it.
His podcast is called Oh, Is That a Fact? So y'all be
He's
sure
laughing.
to check out Dr. Joe, who's a
His
legitimate
name is
doctor.
Joseph or Joshua. What you just make me do? I'm so sorry. He's my friend. He's my friend. I hope that hurts. That is my friend.
Oh,
Karma's a bitch. I'm so sorry, Joshua.
listening to a Contagious Smile podcast
You're an ass.
with Victoria and Michael.
Thank you guys.
That's hilarious.